Hey everyone, I'm Wes Seago. This is Java2, term 1503. And you can see I'm running this with a webcam right now. Still having problems with my Mac, so I'm just going to have to get through it, make the best of it. Try not to make you dizzy. This week we were to build a master detail type application that utilized a single activity with two fragments, but not used the master detail template. The application had to display the master and detail fragments side by side in a landscape orientation. It allowed the user to select from predefined queries. The details fragment would show the data retrieved. The application will pull data from a remote API when the network is available. Data is pulled from local storage when it's not available. The application checks for network connectivity at launch, and it stores data pulled from the API in a local file. And the additional requirements, the mastery requirements, were master fragment allow the user to query a remote API using a dynamic search based on text input. The network connectivity would need to be checked before each query. The application stores data in a serializable format, and the application properly handles all errors when a local cache is not available. Application had to support SDK API 14 and target SDK of API 19. And the private repo requirement is still there. And so basically I worked on it all day today, but I ran out of time. I've got everything going. I've actually even got it storing the data, and I'm able to touch the data and get it back, but I just didn't have enough time to get it to where it would display that final data. I've got it back. I just need to reformat it. So I'm going to actually show this to you running on the emulator. And I'm sorry, not on the emulator. I'm going to run it on a device. I'm going to run it on my Google Nexus 7. And right now I have the internet connectivity turned off. And this is a fresh install, so that way you'll be able to see that it does have the error handling to deal with not having connectivity and not having a file already stored, which would kind of be like a first run type scenario. So here we go. Let's see. Go ahead and start it up. And there it says Movie Finder new installation. Unfortunately, Movie Finder must connect to the internet to store initial data. Please connect to the internet. So that's it for that. Now I will go in and I will handle that. Let's see. And we'll go ahead and turn Wi-Fi on, and then we'll run it again and let you see. So this is how my application runs. It is more of like a list view type setup where on the left, I know it's very difficult to see, but it's going out to the Rotten Tomatoes API and it's grabbing some data. And the initial search that I have it set up is for movies that are in theaters right now. And basically if you grab one of those movies, American Sniper, it will give you the information in the detail view over to the right. So I did mine through a contacts menu. Inside there is in theaters, coming soon, top rentals, and DVD new releases. So if you hit coming soon, it will go out and create a new search for you. It'll clear out the details fragment and select one of those items. Same thing, it will run through them all and just give you a little bit of information about it. Go to top rentals for DVDs. Whoops. It's very easy to hit the search over there, unfortunately. So let's see. I guess my fingers are too big. But go over and get those. And then if we hit search, a little bit of functionality that I did in there. Type in Batman. We're going to search for Batman. There we go. And so you'll notice that doesn't matter if it has capitalized or not capitalized in the thing. One limitation of the Rotten Tomatoes API is, for some reason, I'm using the same function to go get this data, but For some reason, when you do a search, they don't give you the synopsis. So, but in any case, if you go in and you type in, say, Batman with a space and Robin, a couple of spaces in there, which would totally mess up your query. Whoops. There was my arrow handler for my bad search string. So we're going to say Batman and Robin. It's pretty difficult to do and hold this camera without making everyone drunk. But let's see. So you see it goes out. It still works when you have spaces or different characters or things. And then the last one, I already kind of gave you a quick peep at that, but we'll do it in. We'll put in like a bad search string and search. And we get another dialog that says your search did not return any results. Please check your search and try again. And basically that's it. That's my app. That's how it runs. So you can still come back over here, hit in theaters, and it'll come back to the very beginning. So like I said, I didn't get enough time with it to go and finish that, but I can now that it is connected to the internet, I can at least show you that it did create the file. So we'll go in here and we'll restart it again. And when we restart it again, you'll notice that it won't go through that first run because the file does exist. So the data is there. It's just I didn't get it all back. So, but that's it. It's a great week. Hopefully I can get this on YouTube in time and figure out a way to get it handled. So go through my code for, I don't know much how we're going to go through my code like this, but that's it. Oh well, it's going to be difficult with this camera in hand. My hand's already tired. So have a good night. Thanks for watching.